Alright, pulling into the park, and it looks like hardly anybody is here again. So that's nice. I'll pretty much have the place to myself. And here we go. Alright, let's get to training. Alright, I'm going to start off today by working on my traditional form. I compete in Korean forms in the WKC. I do an ITF form called Yusen. Alright, so I'm going to move on to commas. Here we go. My commas, I got them from 10th Degree Weaponry. I bought them at this past Battle of Atlanta, and they have been great so far. So let's move on to them. Alright guys, so that was my first time today going through my comma form. It was a little bit sloppy, got a little, lost my balance a little bit on some of the kick combination. So I'm definitely going to go back through it again. I'm probably going to break my comma form up today a little bit, do sections of it. Also, I'm trying to add on to it because, as you can tell, it is pretty short. But I had another comma form all figured out, all put together, but then the WKC does not allow releases in creative weapons forms, and mine had a lot of releases. So I'm having to kind of readjust, redo, pretty much remake my form. So I'm trying to add on a little bit to it every time that I come out here and train. Just even if it's one move, two moves, just trying to add on a little bit so that it comes up a little bit longer on competition day. Alright, so let's do it again. So I just thought up a new move to put in my form. I did it a couple times pretty slowly and recorded myself, rewatched the footage to see if it actually looked okay. And I think it will once I speed it up. So that's what I'm going to try to work on now, trying to speed it up. So here we go. Alright, so as you can see, didn't go too well the first couple times. What I'm trying to figure out is the re-grab. So when I put it in my arm, leave it there, and then I need to re-grab it. I'm either re-grabbing it too low on the grip. When I do the double finger twirl back, I'm not at the right spot on the comma to do it. So it's either falling or not twirling around my finger, but going in the air, which would count as a release. So we can't have that either. So what I need to work on is getting the exact spot to re-grab the comma out of my arm. So we're gonna work on that. Alright, so I think I figured out the re-grab of the comma, so I'm going to try the full form once through. If I get it and it looks good, I'm going to move on to bow. If it doesn't, I'm going to keep going until it looks good. So let's see. It looked pretty good for just sticking it in, so I'm going to move on to bow. Start packing everything up because the wind's starting to get up and I think the storm clouds are starting to come in, if you can see that. So I believe it's about to rain because it does every afternoon here in Orlando. So that's a lot of fun so far. So I just wanted to show you guys, I pretty much like take over this whole bench, which nobody's here, so doesn't really matter, but I've got my commas, my water bottle, my sunglasses, which I don't use once I actually walk out here. This is my comma case, I got it from Century. My bag with like my keys and everything in it. It is the US Open 2014 bag from sportsmartialarts.com. My camera case, my bow is sitting here, and then my bow case, which is also from Century. Up, head back to the car, and then head back to the apartment. Fitting a bow case into a Mustang is always fun. It's really fun when I have passengers back there and I have to explain it. I'm like, sorry, I have this really long stick in my car. I apologize. Alright, so headed back to the apartment. I want to say thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I also have an Instagram that I update fairly often, and the link to it is in the description below. So thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.